Good morning! Hannah and I are once again in China, but this time we're not the only ones who made it here. My parents, my brother, my grandparents, and two of our really good friends made it here all the way from Sweden. And of course, we're also joined by Hannah's wonderful parents, and we got a lot of stuff to do. And that stuff begins today as we're heading up the mountains to some very nice hot springs, a 2-hour drive from Xichang to a place called Luoji Youshujiu. It is raining a bit here in Xichang. Hopefully the weather is better up in the mountains. Let's get going! And how do we get to the mountains if not in Hannah's dad's blue Ford? In this video, we'll explore the Chinese province of Sichuan. Initially, we'll spend some time in Xichang. This is then followed by a trip up to the mountainous region of Garzi, or Ganzi, as it is known in Chinese. And for the last leg of our trip, we'll visit the province capital of Chengdu. But let's start with some nice hot springs, shall we? So now we have arrived at Luoji. We had to park the car back there because now the roads up here are quite bad, so we can't drive there, at least not ourselves. We will take some kind of jeep up to the hot spring. Should be kind of exciting. Well, it's not really a jeep, more of a minibus. Either way, this minibus will take us up some rather narrow and bumpy roads. The short ride of around 15 minutes takes us further and higher up the mountains, surrounded by trees and with water rushing down all over. After reaching the entrance to the hot spring area, one can really only describe the scenery as something straight out of an Indiana Jones movie. It is indeed very cool. But instead of me babbling on, let's see what my very good friend has to say. Oskar, vad säger du?
Ja, det är helt sjukt.
Helt sjukt, va?
Det är så jävla coolt. Vart man än kollar så är det nya häftiga grejer som man blir helt stunned av.
We have now arrived at Luoji Youshujiu, and all the water here comes from up the mountain. It's quite nice and warm, but some of the pools are man-made. We're gonna try all the pools. All of us, the entire Swedish tour group. The first of these pools being a very cool pool, a pool inside a waterfall. Alright, well, let's get into the water. Relatively quickly after I got into the pool, Hannah got the great idea of heading into a cave. Of course, I said. It was actually a bit scary. This seems to be dangerous. But we made it all the way into the cave without any big problems. On the way out though, it became quite crowded. So first we went to the waterfall pool.
Yeah.
And now the really hot water.
And we're gonna go up all the way up there. See?
All the way up in the mountain there.
Yeah, they have a pool there too.
After relaxing a bit in a very nice pool, it was time to get up because indeed there's a pool located quite high up, and there's quite a few stairs that one needs to ascend in order to get up there. But before we get into the pool at the very top, let's get into another pool because I did say that we would try every pool. This was the 4th pool. Now onwards up to the highest pool, pool number 5. That guy lying very comfortably in the middle of the pool is one of Hannah's dad's friends, but you can call him Arba. Oh, varmt! Oh, now I get why Arba lies there.
Yeah, because less warm there.
Yeah. We were now in the very top pool, which also was a very hot pool, like really hot. Now we're at the highest pool. And this might be the warmest pool as well.
Yeah, it is.
How do you say very warm? House. House. Any more pools after this?
I don't think so.
Then it's back down and relaxing in some other warm pool.
Yeah.
And here comes the crazy Swede. And here comes the crazy dad. And there you go, that's almost every pool. Arguably there were a few pools without water in them. We decided to not try those pools and instead began heading downwards. On our way down we saw some monkeys, and then it was as the crazy Swede up there said, time for lunch. Grandma unknowingly ate a fermented chicken foot. I ate rice noodles. Good afternoon! Last night we had a huge dinner with over 30 guests and a lot of food, and it became quite late, so we've been very tired. Not done too much today yet, but now we're here in Xichang Lake Park. We're gonna check out the park a bit, go for a nice walk. Then later on, it's the time for a nice dinner in the old town. Yes, a bit later on we would indeed have dinner and then explore the ancient town in Xichang. Now though, time for a nice stroll in the park. So this park is very beautiful. The lake behind it is called Chengdu. And if I understood correctly, it's because it's very big, and hai means ocean, right?
Yeah, right.
So it's kind of like inland ocean lake.
Right.
The cicadas though are very loud.
Yeah, but it's a good weather today. It's not that warm.
Yeah, it's very comfortable, kind of. Good weather for a walk in the park.
Yeah.
So after a comfortable walk in acceptable temperatures, it's now time to head towards the ancient town. In the ancient town we had a proper feast. There were a bunch of dishes, all of them being from the Xinjiang region, except my cider, which apparently was Danish. Together we ate all the food, and it was now time for another walk. This one in the ancient town. So now we have finished our food from Xinjiang. It was quite spicy, but very tasty. And now we're exploring the ancient town in Xichang. This is our last night in Xichang. Tomorrow we'll continue our adventures up the mountains once again. But now let's explore the ancient town in Xichang. There are quite a few old things in this ancient town. This wall, for example, originates from the Ming dynasty. And here's my grandpa posing in front of said wall. So now we also got some corn snacks. That's enough ancient town for tonight. Long drive tomorrow to the mountains. See you tomorrow morning. A warm welcome to part 2 of this video. In this section, we head towards the mountains to look at the glacier of Hailuogo, which is located in the Tibetan prefecture of Ganzi. But to get there, we need to drive. So we're now about halfway to Hailuogo, taking a break here at some random truck stop. I think I'll go to the bathroom quickly and then I'll cut straight to the hotel. See you there. So after 6.5 hours in the car, we have now arrived in a place called Moxizhen, I think. And we're staying at this very red hotel. And very soon we're gonna go to some hot springs back here for a nice bath. Then tomorrow we'll head up the mountain. But first let's check in, then some nice hot springs. And as you probably saw, the hotel is named after the Long March. Because a long time ago, the Red Army walked through this town. Just a quick room tour. Sorry for the mess, my brother lives here as well. 2 beds back there, big window, TV, and here's the bathroom. It looks like this. There's a big mirror, back here is a shower and a toilet, and that concludes the room tour. I feel a bit weird sitting here outside the hotel in a bathrobe and with slippers on. But I am on my way towards the hot springs. I'm just waiting for Hannah and her family and my family. Yeah, pretty soon. Some nice hot springs. This tea is apparently good for the altitude because we're quite high up, so hot bath, hot tea. Now we're up on the 3rd floor. Here's a really cool, I think it's called infinity pool, where the pool goes all the way to the edge over there. And here it is 38.5 degrees. Very comfortable. Relaxing in a hot bath makes you hungry, I think. Therefore, it's now time for some barbecue. Multiple skewers served, some containing yak meat. I don't really know how yaks sound. Chinese, Swedish and English language difficulties did sometimes appear. Google Translate not being an expert on Sichuanese dialect, there were some comedic mishaps.
现在陈洁文是你嫂子，以后到瑞典的时候，你是小叔子，要多关心，多关心一下你白的。
Va?
他再翻译出
Det
来。
står nu när Chengdu, din svägerska, när du kommer till denna punkt i framtiden, om du vill ha dig, kommer du vara en sten. Jag gillar dig väldigt mycket. Du är väldigt solig och dina biceps är också väldigt bra.
Yeah, I'm a bit jealous of my brother's biceps, but then again, he is aiming for a career in hockey. Biceps are needed for that, and I should probably hit the gym a bit more frequently. So now we've finished our barbecue. It was very nice. Having a walk here now in the city of Xichang. I think I pronounced that sort of correctly. If not, I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. Gonna go for another bath soon in the hot spring. This time at night. Should be kind of cool when it's all lit up. Oh yes. Another relaxing bath. If it's something I cannot get enough of, it's relaxing in a comfortable and very hot pool. This is very nice. This pool is really big and it's really warm.
Yeah, and we're chilling and my dad is swimming.
Yeah, we're taking it easy. Your dad is exercising.
Yeah.
I think we should rest because tomorrow we're gonna go to quite high altitude and look at the glacier. That'd be really cool, I think.
Yeah.
But now he's taking it easy
Yeah.
in a nice warm bath. It's quite wonderful, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's quite nice. See you tomorrow. Here comes the cool lady, ready to visit Hailugo. Hailugo, shit. Early morning,
Yeah.
and we're on our way towards the entrance of the Hailugo National Park.
Yes.
I cannot say it that good, you say it?
Hailugo.
What she said. Hailugo. A difficult word for a Swedish-speaking person, apparently. Anyways, after a rather interesting bus ride, it's time for a cable car ride, which my brother was not a fan of. I don't know. Maybe it's the fog? Sebbe, är du rädd eller?
Jo, han är
Sebbe,
figes.
han är fegis. Yeah, well, in my brother's defense, it was really quite foggy. We don't have much luck going up to mountains and stuff.
Like always.
Always foggy, always rainy. But it's kind of cool being here, I guess.
Yeah.
There should be a glacier behind us, and a tall mountain, and a pretty view, I guess.
Yeah.
But oh, did our luck just turn for the better as the fog momentarily cleared up. Wow, we're quite lucky.
Yeah.
It cleared up just as we reached the viewing platform at 3,700 meters high up. That's the highest I've ever been, except for when flying in an airplane. I can't tell there, it's a bit thinner up here though.
Yeah.
How about you?
I feel fine.
Oh, maybe it's just me then. But the view is very cool. It's a great view.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna go touch the Fu to get some good luck here up on the mountain. Best of luck to us.
Yes.
Your turn. And with the Fu touched, it was time to head back to the cable car. We had impeccable luck. Now the fog is back up there. You can't see anything. So let's take the cable car back down and explore the lower part of this park a bit more. Pretty cool place here with some temples and some wall murals and paintings back there. A lot of monkeys as well. The monkeys can be quite quick and try to take backpacks. Have to keep an eye out for that. Gonna keep going down here now and explore a bit further down here. Definitely some interesting wall murals. The butt of this god is very well shaped. These rocks were also pretty cool. Monkeys on the roof, and now it's time to follow some forest trails. This is like proper jungle we're walking through right now. And if we're lucky, we could potentially see some wild red pandas. That could be very cool. So far we've seen monkeys, maybe soon red pandas. We did not see any red pandas, but we did see some more monkeys. And with that, time for part 3. We're in the big city now. That is correct. We are now arriving in the city of Chengdu, home to almost 21 million people. Here we'll look at pandas, explore some of the central areas around Chengdu Road, visit the global center, and relax in a park. From mountains and forests, we have now made it to the big city,
Yeah.
the city of Chengdu. And today we'll look at some giant pandas at
The panda park.
the Panda Park. One may wonder how to get to the Panda Park by Panda bus, of course. And just like that, we have now arrived at the Chengdu Panda Base. So now we're in the Panda Park. We took the west gate because it's less crowded that way.
Yeah.
And I think we're ready to look at some pandas. That's right. Let's look at some cute and wonderful and cuddly giant pandas. Look at those cute things. They were all eating bamboo. Well, this one was resting and this one was pooping. All of this eating, resting and pooping has made me hungry. It's time for lunch. McDonald's, or as it is known in Chinese, Mai Dang Lao. The burger tasted like a burger at McDonald's usually tastes like. But now I have one question for you. Can Panda play ping pong?
What is doing? Play ping pong? Kan man spela ping pong då? Ja, så söt!
Yeah, well, I guess pandas are more into kung fu. Now we're taking the Panda Express across the park.
Yeah.
Going backwards. Feels a bit weird. Going to see some red pandas.
And some small baby pandas first.
Baby pandas and red pandas across the park.
Yeah.
So we made our way through the bamboo forest and had one last look at the giant pandas. Well, this one not being so giant just yet. So now we're in the Panda Villa area. And here there's much more bamboo. It's nice with some shade.
That's very nice.
Yeah, now we're gonna go check out some red pandas. Just back here.
Let's go.
Let's go, red pandas! We did manage to catch the red panda just as it was heading to eat some lunch. Rather lucky, I'd say. Alright, so now we're done in the Panda Park. We got some souvenirs though to bring back to Sweden.
Yeah.
A few postcards and some stickers. And also we got some stamps on the postcards, so we stamped them with those beautiful panda stamps. And I guess we can send those to friends in Sweden. It's pretty cool. That's enough pandas for today. So now we're at Chengdu Road, the most famous commercial pedestrian street in Chengdu. Here there's over 700 shops, so shopping can be done there. I'm not that into shopping, but I guess we can explore anyways. Yes, let's have a look around. Keep in mind that as a Swedish person, I'm not really used to all these people and all these things one can see in a big city. Oh. Cool. You don't really see people live streaming in Sweden, partly because it's a small country, partly because of jantelagen. Can we go to the Panda store? Come, you and me. We're going to the Panda store. Wow. I'm so stupid?
Should we buy something for
Oh yeah, it looks very stupid. This store right here with all the lights and stuff really did entice my grandpa, so we did of course check it out. Vad är det för ställe? Vatten också. It was certainly an interestingly decorated underground store. Kan gå här alltså. Alright, so now we have checked out some of Chengdu Road. Not all, but some.
Yeah.
It's a huge shopping area, I guess.
Yeah.
I got a nice drink. It's very nice to drink something cold here. It's still quite warm, even though it's late. Today we've done so much. We've looked at pandas, a lot of pandas. We had good food and done some shopping.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna check out the IFS mall back there with the panda. And that's it for today, right?
Yeah, I think it's enough.
It's enough. Long day, but fun day. Indeed, it has been a long day, and the day ends in Taiko Li, where I can most definitely not afford most things. There are a lot of parks in Chengdu.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how many, but it is one thing the city takes pride in. And today we're in one of those parks.
Yeah, we are.
Gonna have a look around here, perhaps stop for some tea.
Or some iced coffee.
Iced coffee sounds pretty good. It is really warm today.
Yeah, it is.
Iced coffee, and then I guess we'll see where the day takes us.
Yeah.
Yes, first stop of the day, iced coffee or maybe tea. Probably tea, since we are now visiting a traditional tea house. So now we're sitting in a traditional style tea house, and there's a lot of these tea houses around Chengdu, right?
Yeah, it's a special thing here.
Yeah, people come here to drink some nice hot or cold tea. We're drinking iced tea with some lemon flavor. It's really quite good. Or to play cards, to play games, or as you said,
Get their ear cleaned.
yeah, the sounds you hear with like the sticks people are twisting in their hands. They are trying to get people's ear cleaned, so you can pay and get your ears cleaned. I will skip that. It sounds kind of scary. Only she can clean my ears, or myself, not some random guy.
It's not a privilege that I want to have, but okay, I guess.
Who doesn't want to clean my ears? Anyways, Hannah's dad did actually clean his ears, which made my grandpa a bit curious. And here's a real good close-up so that you can really study my father-in-law's ear, or the ear cleaning man's technique. It's your choice, really. It seems as if I was not the only one curious about this ear cleaning thing, or maybe Hannah's dad is just really popular. But you know what? Let's get my ears cleaned as well. My ear dirty? My ear is quite dirty. This vibrating stick thingy was quite interesting. I can certainly say that I have not experienced something like that before. Seems like I'm not the only one with dirty ears in the family, since my brother also got his ears cleaned. Ears cleaned, we left the park and headed for lunch. Traditional Sichuanese food on sticks in a bowl filled with Sichuanese pepper and a lot of chili. Very spicy. The building behind me here is called New Century Global Center, and it's the largest building in the world if you count the floor area. It has quite an interesting story. It was finished in only 3 years, and the man behind the building got arrested for corruption charges. So it's a bit difficult to grasp how huge this building actually is. But maybe this will help. Inside the building there's a huge water park, a full-size ice hockey rink, multiple shopping malls, hotels, offices, and multiple IMAX cinemas, just to name a few things. Let's go and check it out. This building is indeed humongous. It's also very fancy, decorated with marble and gold. This escalator does not need to be gold-plated, but it is. There were also robots roaming around selling stuff. This building is absolutely insane.
Insane big.
Insanely big. There's a huge tropical water park here.
Yeah.
And that doesn't count all of the hotels and offices and the ice hockey rink and the shopping malls and everything else. It's insane. I guess you could fit almost every Swedish shopping mall in this mall, probably, in this building.
Probably.
It's insane.
Yeah, I think you can.
Could you? Maybe. Not far from it, at least. Everything is so shiny and so interesting to look at. Like, why is there a spinning, glowing planet over there? And of course, there's also a full-size hockey rink in this building. Because why not? It's crazy. It took quite a long time in the mall.
Yeah, longer than we thought.
Yeah, but now we have one more thing to do today. To check out the Twin Towers here in Chengdu, and they're right behind us. The day is almost over, but just next door, or a subway stop from the Global Center, you'll find the IFS Twin Towers. 2 towers with LEDs, allowing the buildings to glow brightly in the night. And the best place to look at these towers from is on this bridge right here. Very cool indeed. That's really all we have time for. The day is now just about over, and it's ending any second now. Any second now. Well, there you have it. 10 pretty amazing days in the province of Sichuan. Now I'll just sit here and enjoy this nice cold drink. No, what? That was mine. Anyways, the video is now over, but don't you worry. We'll soon head to the historical city of Xichang. I'll just have to actually edit that video first. See you in the next one. Hej på er.